One more try. I think I heard Mugga's back. This time I won't try to fly under the oil rig. I've learned my lesson. I've done it in other aircraft. I guess the wingspan must be too wide in this giant pig. We'll hug the coast just to have some stuff to look at. How's that frame rate doing? Oh, I'm stuck again for some reason. Alt-Enter, the Windows DirectX full screen command will give you a better frame rate. Now it's not turning off VSync or anything like that because I'm not getting any horizontal tearing. I would notice and be driven crazy by it if I was. So I don't know why that is, but it's anyone flying DCS on a regular display should hit Alt-Enter. If you don't, I'm not sure if you can see in the upper left corner my frame rate. It's about 45 right now, 44. I can't get rates like that if it's in the other mode. It'll want to lock to even divisors of my display's frame rate. My display's running at 60, so it wants to lock at 30, even if it can do more. And people think that that's what VSync does, but it doesn't. It doesn't have to be an exact divisor of your display's rate. VSync just waits until the display is ready for the next one and then changes the image on the screen, swaps screen buffers. And neither of these are the same as G-Sync or FreeSync, which run it the other way around. They sync your display to your computer, which is the way it should be, except traditionally we had cathode ray tube displays, which would literally explode if you tried to do that. So, hope to upgrade to one of those soon. That'll be interesting. So yeah, this locks it. If I look straight up, it'll go to 60. If I look, yeah, and then there's nothing between 60. Can I get like a no, it wants to be either 30 or 60 this way. If I press Alt-Enter, now, you see it was 30, now I'm getting 49, 47, and as I put less stuff in the scene, 50, 55, so all the frame rates between you'll also get. You won't get locked to the lowest even divisor of your screen rate. I really wish ED would look at that. It's been that way forever. And again, this isn't even a DCS command. It works with either left or right Alt plus Enter. All the DCS commands are left or right specific. This is built into Windows for all DirectX apps. And it doesn't seem to matter how you set your full screen mode. I have it set in full screen, so activating full screen with DirectX shouldn't make a difference, but it does. Don't know why. Turn that off because it's ugly. There is the oil rig I will not be flying under this time, but we'll go by it. Oh, it's so tempting. Just look how inviting it is. I bet if I banked just right, I could get through there. But you need to be low to not meet those cross beams. Assuming the collision model is that accurate. Yeah. Not today. Let's go spray toxic gas on these ships. Especially the Moskva here. I am now on a NVIDIA 1080 card, by the way. No TI, just 1080. Which seems to be... I've got all my settings maxed except for SSAA, which you don't need. It's wasteful of power. Use it if you've got frame rate to spare, but I don't, so it's off. Everything else is maxed, though. And yeah, it's pretty good. For a 1920 by 1080 display at 60 Hertz, that's about all you need. A TI wouldn't hurt. That would probably be just about even more perfect. And might support a bit of a higher res, but I can't go to a higher resolution right now. Maxed out for my display, and it's one of the next purchases. Actually, you can go to a higher res. You can simulate it either in NVIDIA's control panel or DCS has a... Basically, if you use SSAA, you can increase your virtual screen size with it. That's what it's doing. It's just pretending the screen is bigger than it is and then scaling it down before it copies it to your frame buffer. Now, when Mugga showed me this first time around, he went by here. We might as well just try the landing too. Okay, so chop and power, pitch up. I never did turn this on. Ooh, we're close. Okay. Now, get those flaps out right now. That's as far as they'll go. Gear down. Oh, we're slow. Fortunately, we're high. Then he turned left, didn't he? Even though we're going... Oh, right, we're going down that valley. Yes, so hard left. Now we're too fast. Still too fast. And then, did he come over this, I think? We'll open the cowl flaps because we're slow. They only cause buffeting when you're over a certain speed. Landing speed, it's fine to have them open. And we don't want to overheat and kill the engine on landing, do we? Okay, I see it. So we stick right. right. There's the road and the wires we got to go under, and I think we'll do it this time. This time I won't try and do the landing trick with the tail wheel. It works great on runways, but yeah, obviously you need your tires to skid, and they don't on dirt. They just dig in and then you have to flip over. It's pretty much impossible to ground loop this on the runway, but on grass I just discovered it's easy. Okay, there's the previous crash, still there. Not mine, one of the other guys. Got a right rudder trim. Speed about 125. Good. Oh, no. Okay. Keep that speed up. Come in under these wires. Oh, power. Okay, we're under the wires. Chop. Oh, I forgot to open my... Oh, bouncy. Brakes. Tail wheel unlocked. There we go. Finally. Oh, I should have turned these off.
Testing. You there, G-Lock? 1, 2, 3.
Copy.
Alright. Where are we on the map?
I just did your landing challenge in the jug.
Yeah, this backcountry flying.
What's that?
Yeah, you cut out mid-sentence there, Mugga.
Sorry, just switching headsets there. I was just saying that the backcountry flying kind of adds a bit of a fun new element because DCS otherwise was getting a bit boring. It was the huge. Yep.
Oh yeah, there's always something new to do.
Righto, G-Lock, where are we going?
Well,
you know.
should we keep pushing east?
Yeah. So what are we going to launch out of?
I'd say Batumi again. If you open up the F10, I'm still firing up DCS, but if you're in there, open up F10 and look about 80 miles, 75, 80 miles east, southeast of there, and or it might be east northeast of Batumi itself, and there's a little lake there that seems to have a flat area.
So are donuts a thing in Canada?
Oh yeah. Do you have Tim Hortons in Australia? Anywhere?
What's that?
Yeah, no, they don't have Tim Hortons. There's a few in the States. Some Americans know what it is, but...
Laura's just like, don't be stupid, they've got Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if they would have Dunkin' Donuts.
Even if we don't have American stuff, we know about it because we watch their TV.
Yeah. Or if you're me, you can drive 45 minutes and be in the States.
I don't think they need a Dunkin' Donuts, Laura. Because they've got their own stuff.
Yeah, we have a better one.
They've got a thing called Tim Hortons. Is that
Horton.
right?
Horton.
Tim Horton.
Like Horton, here's a who.
Tim Horton.
Yeah, he was a hockey player of all things.
All right. Love the donut.
Yeah. Loved the coffee.
You remember the Wayne's World movie? They're eating at a place called Stan Mikita Donuts.
Oh, yeah?
Stan Mikita was another NHL hockey player, so it's a fictional donut place named after another hockey player. Little inside joke. Which way would you recommend taking off at your secret east of Batumi field here? Towards the trees or towards the power lines?
Towards power lines. Back towards the way you came in.
So the same direction I came in?
One way in, one way out. You're not flying the same direction. You're flying out from... Fly out to your short final.
Did you say fly the Sabre?
Should we find some road bases?
So, opposite direction I came in then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Admiral's I was going to say an aficionado, but no, fuck, I don't know what I was going to say then.
I'm an Air Force brat.
What?
I grew up around planes.
Where? What do you mean something just happened, Laura? Laura? Don't scare me like that.
You scared me too.
Yeah, I'm like, what's happened? She's like, something's happened. An appreciator of sabers was what I was looking for.
Ah, saber lover.
Unfortunately, the Canadians had the world's second best saber jet.
Oh no, that H model thing is horrible.
The Australian CAC Sabre was the best saber jet ever created.
It was the highest powered, but it was a heavy pig. The best was the Sabre 6 Canadair.
Look, I don't know where you got that information from.
That's like saying,
I don't think it has a blue Twitter. It hasn't been approved by Twitter. It hasn't been verified. It's got no verified account. It can't be trusted.
That's like saying a Spit 14 is better than a Spit Mark 9.
I wouldn't know in the Spitfire world what that means.
It means at some point they put a Griffin engine on it and made it too powerful. Too heavy, too powerful.
Is there such a thing as a too powerful a piston?
Yeah, because if the weight to power ratio did not improve.
Goes out the window, yeah.
Power to weight, I should say.
Well, in the world of DCS, among MVPs, we've all come to the universal consensus that the Canadian Sabre was in fact the third best.
Third best?
Third best. It just went down a notch. The Americans are now better. It's really sad because the Canadian Sabre was the very best Sabre in the world. We pretty much copied it, to be honest. It's actually quite sad. Canada seems to have had a history where it has had some incredible aviation innovation and development, but it just never got going.
Oh no, it's not that. It's, I just crashed. It's that America fucked us with the Aero program. They made us stop. No one will admit that, but that's why.
Yep, totally killed our aerospace industry, which at the time was top.
Yeah, and then
top notch.
All of our engineers brain drained to America for the Apollo program. And it was never the same since. We were, at the top of the world after World War II for manufacturing aircraft.
Which, can you say the same of Australia at any point in time? Oh, that's right. It just built.
It wasn't for us, mate. You weren't tracking the Apollo 11 on its landing.
Wingman.
Just remember, it was our dish.